All right.
But let's go on to how long do you reckon, before we talk about just the games,
Yep.
how long do you reckon the Switch will last before they need another iteration of it? And by iteration, I mean another generation. So I think, obviously,
this is so hard.
As the games go on, they have to emulate what was previous. This is done not really with the Wii U. It's sort of just fucked off the Wii U and just sort of, we're just porting some of the games to the Wii U.
Yeah.
But it's got the motion controls. It's got everything you need.
Yeah.
Next thing has to be some sort of hybrid handheld and console.
I agree that
it has to.
Then again, I was almost certain that the Wii U was going to be a Wii 2. And I can't believe they fucked off the Wii.
But to be fair, you could still use the Wii controllers and stuff. So
yeah, sort of, but I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
The Wii sold 12 billion units.
That was just a big fuck
and then I was like, oh, okay, so they're going to just kind of do this again. Put in more powerful box, and the controller will be better suited. But it's going to be sort of the same.
Yeah.
They were like, no, we're doing like a tablet thing. So I, again, will say that I expect a Switch 2, a more powerful tablet, which you can detach and take things on the go, and they'll add bells and whistles to it, and it'll be worth buying. However,
they'll do something.
However, I don't know shit apparently, and they could just bring out a sphere, which is like
it goes into your mind.
You look into it, and then it
just is a helmet.
It's a projector or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see them just doing something batshit off the wall nobody predicts, like usual, or they do something which is similar to the Switch, and it's marketed poorly, and it doesn't sell nearly as much. It emulates the Wii U failure.
Maybe.
I don't know. Obviously, you can't
For
predict
how long
it,
we've got? 2 or 3 years.
Do you really? Really? I think this is going on for another 6 to 7.
Nah.
Seriously, I can't see it slowing down.
So what? PS5? I know Nintendo don't care that much about other consoles.
Yeah.
PS5, Xbox,
Scarlet,
whatever. The next box,
yeah,
and the PS5 are like rumored to be Christmas 2020.
Yes.
A year and year 6 months, right?
I think it waits.
Nintendo goes 2 or 3 more years, and then they're like, we have to, because otherwise you get to the point where you get I don't know how to call it, the power creep. I don't know. That's probably not the right term.
Where
you get to the point where
it's so powerful.
You get to the point where this is what I'm saying. You get to the point where developers make the next Assassin's Creed for these 2 massively powerful Sony and Microsoft consoles, which are almost the same box, so it's easy just to develop for that sort of region.
To be fair,
and then they say, oh well, we can't put it on the Switch because it just won't run. And Nintendo just loses shitload of third parties.
But the thing is, from what I've heard from the next Xbox or whatever, it's just they're just improving performances.
Yeah.
And it's not even that much of a graphical. It's just processing power.
Yeah, but I don't think the PS3 to PS4 was a massive leap.
No.
There was a leap enough that everyone stopped developing things for the Wii U.
But then it's also to do with how easy it is to develop games for it.
Right. But
because if a game to be developed for the Xbox fucking Scarlet,
yeah,
to do all this like graphics or whatever is so like difficult, and you have to put so much fucking work to fully take advantage of it, it'll cost fucking millions and stuff, and it depends on how easy the interface is with the developers and stuff. But I think it will get to a level where I don't know, from what I've heard from the features of these consoles, it is just processing power, no loading screens.
I agree.
No loading screens.
Yeah, I agree.
That's their big thing.
Yeah.
And I mean, cool, but I mean, that doesn't mean that the games can't be developed with loading screens for the Switch.
No, I disagree.
But I mean, surely this will obviously, not be nearly as powerful.
No.
And it will need to eventually improve.
Yeah.
But I think it'll base itself on the sales, because it had the fucking best year ever. Still having the best year ever. And then, when the next consoles come out and it has a much worse year because of the games that they bring out, then they'll be like, okay, now we need something else. So I still think it's got another 5 years at least in it.
See, this is my thinking. The next box and the PS5 are going to be the same kind of gap that the PS3 to PS4 was. In more powerful consoles, better processing powers, slightly better capability for graphics. But we're going to see these consoles run games for 4K televisions, right? which you don't care about now, but you probably will in 3 years, 4 years.
Maybe.
Or maybe not you, but people will.
No, sure.
Right?
I mean,
it's going to happen. And when it happens, third party, no matter, let's say both of these two consoles, the Xbox and the PS5, are absolute hell to develop for. Everyone will still develop for them because those two together are so similar that you don't need to do much work to do one and then port to the other, or vice versa. And they're still going to take up like a shitload of the market share of all video games.
No, certainly. I mean,
so
like when HDMI became HD became the norm.
Yeah.
When that technology just became affordable and it was baked into the current electronic goods that come out. When 4K just gets baked into just like this is just the current thing. You just have it.
So
then of course it's going to be developed for.
So you're going to have these two really powerful consoles that developers are going to put a lot of time into making money in making games for because they're the next big things, and they're going to sell because it's Sony and Microsoft.
Sure.
And then you're going to have third parties say, I can't physically get this running on your Switch from 2017 because it's been 4.5 years, 5 years, whatever. Right?
Yeah.
And then they'll stop making third party games for the Switch and then they'll lose all the third party support. And then Nintendo will bring out a console which is not as powerful as Xbox and PS5, but just enough so that third-party developers say, okay, we'll release a scaled-down version for your Switch too.
See, I mean...
And I don't think it's going to be... I don't think they can hold on 7 years for that.
No, but I don't think it will be as drastic as that. I don't think it's like abandoned ship. Like, we have to... this is the powerful shit. Like, there will be developers like FromSoft who are like, okay, whatever, There'll be still... I mean, obviously Ubisoft or whatever, EA are just like, yeah, powerful console. This is fucking... Yeah. They'll completely like go, fuck the Switch, we don't care. We're putting this shit on the the PS4 or the PC or whatever. But then there will be a lot of third party developers like Ubisoft and Konami, Capcom or whatever, who will put a lot of their games just be like, yeah, fine. If the Switch still has a big market share, we'll put it on there. It won't be like drastic, but it will certainly slowly ebb away. I believe. I mean, I think the Switch is done really, really fucking well.
2.5 to 3 years, mark my words.
And it is a handheld console, which is unbelievably powerful compared to
2.5 to 3 years from this date.
Okay, I would happily put 200 quid on it. I would happily throw that money for an investment. I would happily do that. But
I'm trying to think how. Do you know the Wii U release date?
But you can't compare anything to the Wii U. We can't, because that was a marketing failure from start to finish.
It was, but
and the Wii didn't even stop production for years.
The Wii was the opposite of a marketing failure, right? The Wii was the best thing Nintendo ever did.
Yes,
and almost saved that company if they needed to be saved.
Mm-hmm.
And the Wii was released in 2006.
Correct.
And 6 years later, they released a Wii
U. Yes, but
I just looked it up.
Yes.
So I know they didn't stop production, etc., but they moved everything over to the Wii U.
But
Nintendo didn't keep making Wii games.
No, but I feel that the market has changed in a lot of ways. Xbox are doing awfully, no matter what they say, because they're putting their games onto the PC so they can just get the profits from the games. Because nobody is getting the fucking Xbox anymore. The Japanese don't want it.
Yeah.
The Americans, what games are there on the Xbox that people want? At the moment.
Yeah, I mean exclusives, no one cares.
No, PS5, the PS4 at least has Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Fucking,
it has exclusives.
It has a couple of games that people go, oh yeah, cool. And it's doing well in Japan.
Yeah.
And the Switch obviously is doing well. And, Microsoft just like, fine, whatever. I guarantee you we'll see the Rare collection on the Switch. Some Xbox games on the Switch. Because they're going to get the profits from it. They don't care anymore. It's PC.
The Wii was Nintendo's most successful thing ever. And even then, after 6 years, they felt the need to move on. The Switch is done really well, probably less so than the Wii. But obviously the Wii was like a world record breaker and stuff. So you think that the Switch, which has done less so than the Wii, it's been out 2.5 years, and you think it will go
It's past, a handheld.
You think it will go past its 6 year mark?
It's a handheld.
Okay.
We shall see. I just think it will. And then, I don't know, I think you've got like the Stadia and other things trying to break into the market, which would change. Stadia's going to crash.
Stadia can be another podcast, but it's dead on arrival.
Yes, I agree. Yeah, I just think the market is changing a lot more to be different.
Alright,
Like,
well,
I mean, whatever.
It'd be interesting.
So let's talk about the games on the Switch, which I'm sure you've been fucking dying to talk about.
Yeah.
What are your favourites?
Let's not go too in, because we don't need to do a review for each one.
Sure.
Let's more talk about the what's the word I'm looking for?
Overall.
Yeah.
Overarching.
The like database. Database is not the word. The
Game library.
the library. I'm looking for that word.
Yeah.
Let's compare the library. 2.5 years on.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. It's not great.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah, that's what I'd go for.
but I mean, what are you comparing it to? Like the SNES, which is the greatest thing ever. The N64, which honestly had really great games, but not many.
I'm comparing this for, let's say, you don't buy Nintendo consoles. You buy the Sony release every year,
Okay.
right? Be in that mindset.
Mhm.
You try to sell someone on the Switch. Oh, right, what do I need it for? You need it for Breath of the Wild.
Yes. Mario Odyssey.
I don't have strong feelings towards it, but fine. You need it for Mario Odyssey.
Okay.
You need it for Smash Brothers.
Yes. Fire Emblem, I think, is massive. I mean, that's the. Oh, I know it's
You know
it's
what I
done
mean?
so well.
And
Fire
if you're like, well, I don't fucking
Pokemon.
like Smash.
Pokemon.
Pokemon what? Let's Go?
No, the new one.
Is it going to be...
Pokemon Let's Go is fine on its own.
No, yeah, but are the new ones going to be like, oh, fuck, this is a system seller?
This
is what I mean.
I think Pokemon is just that
So
much
I
power,
think-
but it will be. I am not looking forward to it, but it will sell 20 fucking million copies.
I think the Switch is a great library in the sense that, hey, you can run fucking Doom 2016 on this thing.
Yeah.
Hey, you can run Zelda. Hey, Shovel Knight's on this, and so's Hollow Knight, and so's Dark Souls,
Yeah.
right? But it's not like, oh, fuck, I need to play this game, so therefore... There are 6 apps on this game. There are 6 games on this console which I have to get.
Sure. I actually trying to think of what games I own.
Right.
I own a lot though.
Tell me ones which aren't on other consoles. No, not that. Yeah. Tell me ones which aren't on other consoles.
Tetris 99.
Or better than is sick, but yeah.
That's fuck me. That's done well though.
You're not like, oh fuck, let me buy this £300 Switch so I can play Tetris 99.
Super Mario Party did well. A lot of these games did really well.
I agree, they did well.
Smash Bros. Fire Emblem has sold 20 times more than the
It's not
previous.
what I'm getting at. It's not what I'm getting at.
But these are big games from big franchises, and I mean, but the thing is, it's Nintendo games. If you don't like, if you've never played a Nintendo game before in your life, yeah, these are just those games,
Yeah.
but better.
Yeah.
And it's like, you know, if you're like sort of fucking Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed guy, you're never going to be like, oh, I'm going to pick up Animal Crossing.
But even that, if we just look at like something like the PS4, Xbox, you can at least say things now, whether or not you like these games or not.
PS4 is my Bloodborne machine.
Let's just pretend, right? You can at least say things like, oh, Red Dead Redemption 2 is on this.
Sure.
Oh, The Last of Us 2 is going to be on this.
Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, there's Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
Oh, the Switch is eventually getting it, but things like The Witcher. Things like...
Fine.
What other major things like... Again, I know, but just imagine if like Fallout 76 was good, or the next Fallout. Are we expecting the next Fallout to be on Switch? The next big Bethesda title, will it be on Switch? Because the next Rockstar one won't be.
No,
And-
sure.
And, you know, people like Naughty Dog aren't ever going to put something on it.
Fine. It's just the Nintendo exclusives.
You know, and like, no, but, yeah. But like things, even look at things like Sekiro.
Yeah.
And fucking any other Dark Souls which isn't one.
But all of
Or
those
Bloodborne.
they're on all consoles and PC.
Yeah, but not on the Switch.
No, of course.
So, what does the Switch have to make up for all of that?
Nintendo
It
exclusives.
has Breath of the Wild and Mario Odyssey and Smash.
And Fire Emblem, and it has Pokemon, it has Animal Crossing.
I guess so.
And it has Super Mario Party, it has Mario Kart.
I
it
guess
has,
so.
honestly, it
I
does
guess so,
so.
but I wouldn't put those other ones in the same category.
I genuinely think this
Especially 'cause
library is fucking incredible.
Mario Kart is a port from Wii U.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze is
Sure.
a port from Wii U.
Yeah, sure. But it's still the game that you can only, you know, a great game you can only play properly online on the Switch. And it's so,
Maybe.
you know, it's just done so well.
Maybe
The sales.
what I'm saying is, and maybe I'm asking too much, What I'm saying is, if it was like Odyssey, Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, the new Mario Kart, Super Smash Brothers, they made that fucking rad new Star Fox game, and we've got F-Zero coming on the way, and Animal Crossing.
I mean, I don't think F-Zero is gonna bring in the crowd.
All right, fine.
It's got Pokemon. That's all it needs to be.
Maybe.
You don't understand
It doesn't
how
have these
powerful
things yet.
Pokemon
It
is.
doesn't have these things yet.
No,
but
but I can guarantee you at least 25 million sales with Pokemon on Switch. Because you remember how many people had only an Xbox? Yeah, in school.
Yeah.
But also had a DS for Pokemon.
Sure.
There was fucking loads of people. And then you're also going to have the just incredible amounts of, like, I mean, a lot of casual gamers who only played Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Christy, my girlfriend, has said she only wants to Switch pretty much now because she knows Animal Crossing's coming.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I think...
These are massive games.
I don't think it's a bad... it's a good library.
There's
I sometimes think it's not a great one.
I think it's the best library they've ever had at the moment. Like, considering we've got another 2.5 years at least, by your estimation, where we're going to have, surely, you know, you've got another Luigi's Mansion coming.
We're getting Breath of the Wild 2 and stuff.
Breath of the Wild 2. You know, we got a lot of good stuff to look forward to. We've got Splatoon, which fucking did amazing.
Yeah, I guess so. And it
Super Mario Maker.
Listen, it does have Dark Souls.
It does have Dark
That's sort of all you need.
Yeah, pretty much.
So, fair enough on that.
It's, you know, you ask about these, like, no, it hasn't got the latest Call of Duty. No, it hasn't got...
Yeah, which is fine, because I get it. It's a Nintendo console.
Yeah.
But my question is always, does it have the big hitters to make up for it?
It doesn't have any third-party exclusives.
No. But does it have the first-party big hitters to make up for it?
I think it does. See, I think it does.
A part of me thinks it doesn't, but that's just me.
But that's, I mean, name 5 exclusive games on PS4 that I must get.
Okay, well, I'm going to say this, even though I might not personally be interested in all of these, but these are considered as what IGN's going to give a 9 or 10
sure.
It's IGN. Right?
Yeah.
PS5.
Yeah.
PS4, sorry.
PS4.
Right. Bloodborne.
Yes.
I would also say Sekiro.
Yes. Well, I mean, it's not exclusive.
Yeah, but it's not on Nintendo.
Well, then, but then you're just saying games that you need on any PC, like PC is different. Like, This is an exclusive game you can only get on the Switch. Only get on PS4. Only get on PC.
Yeah, but
PC. Because that's what you're saying. Otherwise, it's just, you need a Switch and a PC.
Yeah, which is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, of course. But, I mean, Switch is not going for that market share anymore.
Okay. Yeah, I think...
If it's exclusives that sell that console specifically...
Yeah, alright, I get it. But really I'm talking about... Because, like I said, the Xbox and the PS4 are the same box. It's the same thing.
Certainly.
So I'm grouping them together as, like, one thing.
Yeah.
You can't play these games on your Nintendo console. And Nintendo fire back with, but you can play these ones.
But then I would I would put the fucking Xbox and PS4 in the exact same category as a big PC.
Oh, yeah, I agree. Okay. But
it has Bloodborne on the PS4.
This is what I'm saying. Xbox and PS4 say, hey, you can play all these games console. You can play all these games, and you can't play these ones on Nintendo. So make sure you own an Xbox or a PS4.
Mm-hmm.
And Nintendo say, okay, that's true, but we've got all these Nintendo games that you can't play on the other two.
Yeah.
Does it match up?
I mean, I've got a Switch.
So do I. So maybe.
And I've got a Bloodborne machine.
I think sometimes when I think about it, it could have some more heavy hitters.
Sure. I mean, but I think it's only 2.5 years in and it's done so well.
And both PS4 and Xbox One have been going for much longer.
Yeah, what is it, 6 years going on now?
Yeah, something like that.
And I can... There's God of War, Amazing Spider-Man, Bloodborne...
I mean, we can go on. Last of Us and fucking.
But that's
Sekiro,
not a PS4.
Last of Us 2 will be.
Will it be?
Yeah. Well,
there's no release
pushback, but you know what I mean.
But I mean, that's it. I can name 3 on the top of my head that are like exclusive games that people go, yeah.
Yeah, but no, because then you've got like fucking. The thing is with the Xbox and the PS4 is that you know that the next Rockstar game is going to be on them.
Yeah, but that's fine. But that's not an exclusive. It's also on PC.
Yeah,
this
but,
is what I'm
but it's not on Nintendo consoles. So what does Nintendo have to answer with it? Oh, we have Odyssey. That's awesome. We have Breath of the Wild. That's awesome.
There's loads of small indie titles that are fantastic as well.
I agree, but I think it needs more. It's only been 2.5 years. I think it could do with more heavy hitters, more bigger first party titles.
But I think it's got like at least 7 or 8 massive hits that it's had already in 2.5 years.
This is where we differ.
So
I think Super Mario Party Switch is good. I think it's a massive like, oh fuck, I need to get a Switch and go play Super Mario Party.
Sure, I think it's fantastic.
Yeah, I mean, again, this is not really my opinion on these games, because I don't really like Odyssey, to be honest. But then again, I don't fucking have any interest in The Last of Us. So this is not my opinion on these games. I'm talking about the general perception of what a big hit's going to be.
But to be fair, I think if you divide what I would say is massive games that have done very well, reviewed very well, had great public reception on the Switch, divide it by that 2.5 years. Yeah, you're going to have at least a hit every like 3 months. Maybe a big hit, a big game that's sold every 3.5 months. Whereas you look at PS4 and Xbox, you got Grand Theft Auto 5.
I get it, but this is probably what comes back to the reason why I didn't buy a Switch for so many years.
Sure, but I mean that's
like,
how any console.
I was like Breath of the Wild, yeah. But then I wasn't like, oh fuck, I need to play Super Mario Party. I was like, I need to play Odyssey. And then eventually I was like, oh, I need to fucking play Smash.
Well, that's
so I was like, okay, time to go in now. But it was never like, oh yeah.
But that's just a different crowd. People, it's still selling more and more every year. People are still going, oh, it's got a great library. Just still go for it.
Fine.
It's not like it's like people are like, fuck me, Super Smash Bros is on it. You know, there's always been like, oh, this game's come out as well. Yeah, it's still selling loads. Super Mario Maker came out quite recently. Fucking billions it's sold.
I get it.
We're gonna get Luigi's Mansion's not gonna be that big one, but we're gonna get Animal Crossing.
Yeah. All right. We'll agree to disagree.
Sure. I think it's done really well, and I think it will continue to do really well.
Okay. I think it will continue to do really well.
I still think it needs to improve heavily though if it wants to have proper lasting power. It needs to improve its fucking e-store and its virtual console and its online. Yeah. Horrendously.
Which they are not going to do. Which is why I give it the shorter time frame.
Absolutely. But it has Breath of the Wild, which is a masterpiece. Yeah. It has Odyssey, which is another masterpiece. And it is, and you know, I think it's already gone down as publicly as a masterpiece.
Sure, yeah.
Whatever you think, it's fine. Yeah. But it won Game of the Year awards or whatever.
I get it. It's the blockbuster hit. I get it.
Sure. Yeah. You know, we've got Dark Souls on Switch. How incredible was that?
Let's just end the conversation. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just play Dark Souls.
Just play Dark Souls on Switch. It's the greatest game ever.
Go play it on a plane because you can do that now.
Exactly, and you can say tongue but hole on a plane to a stranger. That's it. So that's the Switch for you. Go buy one or not, or lose to us when Banjo-Kazooie comes out.
Yep.
Mad.
Last feelings. What actually, we'll do a quick, what were you excited for Switch future wise? Quick overview, conclusion, that's the word I'm looking for. Conclusion, what are you looking forward to on your Switch, Jazz?
I'm looking forward to when Banjo-Kazooie inevitably comes out on the Smash, and then they inevitably release any sort of Banjo-Kazooie game on the Switch.
That would be cool.
And it will, I can't see it not happening. Okay. But I've been wrong before, but that would love that. Animal Crossing, I'm looking forward to playing that for every day of my life. Yep. Looking forward to Luigi's Mansion 3. I hope it's good. And there's another big one that's coming out as well.
It doesn't necessarily have to be things that are confirmed to come out.
I'm looking forward to just any time that they can put any like virtual console stuff on the Switch. If they do it.
Okay.
Yeah, I just want Earthbound and Mother 3 on Switch. Like if they put Mother 3 out on Switch, I'll say this is the fucking greatest console.
Doug Bowser, if you're listening.
Doug, sort me out, mate. I need it in my fucking veins. Oh, snort fucking cartridges.
I know you've probably not heard of Mother 3 before, but just like look in the files.
I bet he's walked through and been like, "What are the memes?"
There's a dusty like filing cabinet. And at the back of it, it's like, Mother, what's this?
Do you reckon Reggie's pinned him up against the wall and said, just don't give it to them.
Don't release
it. They're going to fucking ask for it all the time. 100%. Keep it on a fucking leash.
100%.
All the time. What about you, Matt? What are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to whatever Breath of the Wild 2 is.
Oh shit, yeah, I'm desperately looking forward to that.
Because the trailer looked like it might be doing some mad shit.
Actually, I'm really worried about it until I see a gameplay trailer.
Fair enough. I can't get too hyped because no gameplay trailer.
Mhm.
Looking forward to...
If they do a different world, best game ever.
Looking forward to the next big first-party Nintendo title that they haven't announced yet, which is surely coming.
Yes, E3 will be a lot of surprises as far as I know.
Yeah.
Or Metroid as well.
Yeah, maybe Metroid 4.
That'd be big.
Which Nintendo are heavily involved in now.
Mm.
So I'm looking forward to whatever surprise they spring on us.
I'm looking forward to Pokemon crashing and burning. Not
Uh,
crashing and burning, but doing disappointingly enough that it affects the company.
Won't happen, but okay.
I think it will have a more negative response.
Unfortunately to
previous
say,
years.
I am looking forward to Pokemon. So I'm a sucker. I'm going to buy it. and
I'll
play
still buy it.
anyway.
I'll still buy
and
it. Don't. I'm hooked.
play I'm going to buy it and play it anyway.
Oh, they trademarked the Little Town Hero, Game Freak.
And I may be looking forward to... How do I say this? On the Wii U, the online wasn't great. But it was for Mario Kart 8,
Yeah.
right? Some games, when they put in enough effort, can still be great online experiences on a Nintendo console.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to if a game comes out which really pushes its online. You're never going to get past friend codes and shit. That shit's caked in. But, you know, I wonder... I believe there was some sort of rumour or something, maybe with Fortnite, that the Switch has capability just to plug in a headset into the headset jack.
I think the Fortnite developers said specifically they have this
we can
feature
do
that
it.
they can't do.
Right.
They're not allowing.
So I wonder if we're ever going to get a game which... I'm not going to say, oh, I can't wait for Nintendo to patch their online so it's good, because it's not going to happen. But if we get a game which features heavily about its online and they do some cool things to work around.
I mean, look at how well
Switch.
Tetris 99 did.
Yeah.
That did really... Not well, as in like it was dominating the Twitter sphere for a while.
Tetris 99 is the sort of thing I thought it wouldn't come out on the Switch because the online wouldn't be able to handle it. And they did it and they found a way.
Excellent. I've never had a problem
And
with it.
it's just fluid and works awesomely. So
There's-
maybe a game like that, which heavily says, hey...
I think the Splatoon online has always done well, as far as I know.
It's okay. It could be better.
Sure.
I mean, first of all, the Splatoon Online is the bollocks thing where it comes with a dongle, so you have to plug in it. So it goes into your phone and you have a phone app. Right? I'm talking about something which the game is like, hey, we really worked hard on this. You can voice chat built in. You can create a custom lobby and friends and you pick the playlist and stuff. Unlike Smash, where you create a custom lobby and then you have to like back out and stuff to change rules and things. Bollocks. I'm
just excited for what they're going to announce soon because I mean you've got Animal Crossing coming.
I do feel like we're at a point where,
but there's got to be some more.
I do feel like we're at a point where we're both saying there's got to be something because they've got to have something for the at least second half.
What's 2020? It's got maybe Breath of the Wild if they're pushing it. Breath of the Wild 2, but maybe.
Who knows?
But you've got Animal Crossing in March. There's got to be a couple of other big games.
Yeah. So like I said, I'm looking forward to
the September inevitable direct.
Looking forward to being surprised by another big Nintendo hitter. I hope it's from a franchise that hasn't had much love recently.
F-Zero. Stuff.
I would fucking love either of those two.
Yeah.
I would take.
Well, there's always those rumours about the Star Fox game that had the F-Zero. It was F-Zero Star Fox, basically.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah. What else?
We'll see.
What the fuck?
Pikmin. Need Pikmin. Come on. Make fucking Pikmin for me, please.
Yeah.
Dragon Quest as well. I don't know. Who knows what's going to happen?
Maybe they do another Paper Mario. Maybe it's the 1,000 years
Maybe
old
if they did, maybe if they did a good Paper Mario, that's it. Well done. Yeah. Congratulations, you've beaten me. Or if they did, do you know what I can see? I could totally see them doing a sort of another Zelda that's in the style of like Ocarina of Time, like a 3D Zelda
with the 8 dungeons, etc.
8 dungeons.
Yeah, people say this, but I don't think so.
Oh, this is not fucking way.
I agree. It's not
I could see that being just an easier, weird art style, just a Zelda game.
I don't think so.
I mean, you know
what
I have nothing to base this on.
You know what I'd like? A new Nintendo IP. Something fucking not done before.
Sure.
Is ARMS first party.
Yeah.
Like ARMS, but good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Arms was good, and it had its following as
It was
well.
alright. It was good for a launch game.
Yeah. Yeah, I need like a an MMO or something. No, I don't want a live service. What am I talking about? I don't want a live service. I want some sort
You
of.
don't want an MMO. You want a big RPG. You want
No, I don't want a big RPG. I want something.
like a
I want like
JRPG.
what they did with Super Paper Mario, in some way, in which it was like, this is completely weirdly new. It's
Yeah.
like clearly an RPG. Clearly.
Well,
a
it's kind of
platform.
what they did with Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
The first one.
I want something.
It's like-
just bonkers.
No one was like, "Oh, I can't wait for the new Luigi game."
Put a WarioWare
This
game on
is
Switch.
match. I can't believe there isn't one.
Yeah, I know.
It's insane.
I think they've got a lot of things that we need to make this, but just not enough staff to do
I
it.
think, retweet.
I don't know. Maybe just I don't know. Elden Ring, please. Just put Elden Ring on Switch.
Well, it goes back to that
Yeah.
the conversation we just had.
I'm
What if they don't?
just excited for any surprises because
I'm
they
looking
usually have good
forward to
surprises.
being surprised. Yeah. The thing is with the Wii U is that when there were draughts in the Wii U's library, you were like, fuck, it's because this shit isn't selling,
Yeah,
and well, fuck, we're in the deep end here.
they're just like we need to.
But because the Switch has sold very well, now there's I meant drought, not draught.
Mm.
Now there's a drought in its library release. It makes you think, they've got shit coming over the horizon then.
And I mean,
I hope they do.
I've just got Fire Emblem and spent 70 hours in it. There's Dragon Quest coming. They've got Luigi's Mansion, and they've got Animal Crossing in the new year. So it's like, okay, they've got to have something for Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh, they got Pokemon as well.
Pokemon.
Fuck. Yeah. So they've got a lot of big games sort of coming, and then but they need to fill in the gaps.
Agree.
Zelda Maker.
Would be cool. I'd buy that.
Yeah, so
I would definitely buy that.
I would fucking live on that.
I'd buy that.
I don't know. We will see.
There you go. State of the Switch. 2.5 years on.
1.5 hours on as well.
Wee. Bye.
Bye.